Far behind now, CHP taking over this pursuit. Burbank PD is overhead calling out the location, but unable to provide light, unfortunately. So we're going to continue to follow this pursuit as long as we can. The further north he gets up towards the Grapevine, that's going to limit things greatly, not only for Air 7 HD, but also for law enforcement helicopters as it just gets way too dark up into Castaic, where it's just too difficult and too dangerous to continue flying up that way at night. So we're going to hope that he eventually gives himself up sooner rather than later here. But for now, he's continuing northbound on the 5 freeway. You see he runs into a little traffic back on the right shoulder there, doing extreme speeds on the 5 freeway. Got another helicopter joining the pursuit. As far as you can. The pursuit continuing now past Lake Hughes Road on the northbound side of the 5 freeway. CHP continuing to follow the suspect, but now pulling back a little bit. They're not going to let him get too far ahead, but they want to give him a little bit of breathing space, and hopefully that'll allow him to slow down a little bit, bring the temperature down just a bit. You can see another law enforcement helicopter now overhead, providing a little bit of light from their night sun, but it's just going to get too dark the further north he gets up into the Grapevine here. So once again, hits a little bit of traffic, jumps onto the shoulder. That's the pattern that we've seen since the very beginning of this pursuit. Once again, to recap, if you're just joining us live on Facebook Live or abc7.com and our ABC7 app, these are burglary suspects, or a suspect who is wanted by Burbank PD. At one point was seen throwing objects out the window. They were following him for several minutes in the city of Burbank before he eventually jumped onto the freeway and began the pursuit. Once they tried to pull him over, he refused to pull over, and this pursuit now upwards of a half hour old as CHP continues to chase the suspect into the Grapevine, northbound side of the 5 freeway at triple-digit speeds. They are going to be very careful here, but eventually they will catch him. It's possible. Coming up on Templin Highway, off the nose. Yep. Approaching Templin. And as we give you this wide shot, you can see just how dark it gets up there. Basically pitch black at certain points, especially without any other cars on the freeway. But you can see he's continuing the pursuit here, and now a number of CHP units that have been able to join the chase and doing their best now to keep up with him as he continues to push the pedal to the metal, and even maybe, is that LAPD now overhead? LAPD providing that night sun. I'm sorry, LA County Sheriff providing a little bit of light from up above there. So Burbank pulling off. CHP in control, LA County Sheriff assisting with their helicopter. With this many units involved, it is hard to see this person getting away. Just a matter of time before this comes to an end. Unfortunately, though, he's going to continue to speed away from us as we try and shoot this from several miles away. We're probably looking about 6 to 7 miles off the nose with our extreme vision. Trying to keep a visual. You can see it's a black Ford Fusion that they've been pursuing here for the better part of the last 35, 40 minutes now. 4 people. Interesting, just got a, sounds like they've got a visual of 4 people inside that vehicle. So 4 suspects inside this pursuit vehicle, and look at the number of units that have caught up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 CHP units, presumably trying to keep up with them. If they see an opportunity for a spike strip, they'll set up for that up ahead. There are units way up there that might be able to assist with that, but now it looks like it's a little bit of an optical illusion. It looks like he's slowing down just slightly, but that's just because we are shooting from very, very far up, and he's going to make that turn up there, and we are about to lose a visual on this pursuit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, all 6 units up there, and there he goes into the darkness, up into the desert. It's going to be a long night for these folks as they try and keep up with that suspect. Hopefully they will catch up with him and bring this chase to an end, but that's going to do it for us up here in Air 7 HD. Thanks for joining us. Chris Christie signing off.